Hello everybody. I believe everybody is doing good. So I'll start today with a quote by Barack Obama because I'm going to use this story today. He said, "The best way to not feel hopeless is to get up and do something." The best way to not feel hopeless, am I missing something, is to get up and do something. That's it. Uh, and the video today, it's just about you getting up and doing something about that thing that makes things look difficult or makes life look challenging for you. And today I'll pull in from page 42 of my book, which talks about the sixth point, making your message is collaborate and seek diverse perspectives. Collaborate and seek diverse perspectives. And the reason I'm using Barack Obama's story today to start is the first African American US president. He built his campaign and leadership on diverse perspectives. It brought together people with diverse perspectives, varied communities, varied ideas. It reshaped policies and inspired millions worldwide to embrace inclusive success. And that's why I'm sharing and using his story today. And in my book, Adapt and Advance, on page 42, which is where I'm picking this point number 6, it says, working with others and valuing diverse viewpoints fosters innovation and problem solving. Working with others and value others' viewpoints fosters innovation and problem solving. So you can't do life alone. That's map lamp A. The second A is alliance formation. You've got to work with other people. And the other person which I used in the book as an example is Steve Jobs. When he was ousted from Apple's, and he founded the company called Next, and then he founded various partnerships that worked with him. He partnered with universities, he partnered with developers, he partnered even with previous employees, of Apple, and he also partnered with Pixar, I think, which he bought. All of that worked together. And when he eventually came back to Apple, working with all of these partnerships, learning lessons from all of this partnership helped him to come up with the great product of iPhone that most of us use today. I have one of it. But the point is, we've got to learn to work with other people. So the main content here today is, which will lead to the call to action, is how can you leverage the relationships in your life and the people that are working with to make sure that you get the best of whatever you are, this that is your goal right now, or whatever it is that you are working on right now. Your ability to make the best of the situation, it's very important. And it's really important for you to work with people. Just like Steve Jobs worked with people, formed collaboration. Then you also need to form collaborations that is going to work for you. Just like Barack Obama also brought different perspectives together, and working with other people helped him. You've got to work with other people to also help you too. And like I've shared with us several times, most of the things that have worked for me, that have worked in my life, have been things that I was able to do working with other people to help me achieve those successes. For example, I've shared the example in previous videos of a colleague of mine that I meet with every week to help run analysis of data and, prepare publications and, prepare abstract submissions for conferences. And, he's a PhD and he does more of this than I do. And, he's been one of the greatest rock for me when it comes to research. I would not be able to go as far as I've gone in the last 4 or 5 years if not for the collaboration I have with him. So there are people in your life that you've got to collaborate with that will help you to achieve the success that you really want in different areas of life. So the big call to action today is think about how can you use the relationships in your life to help you achieve your next goal. And vice versa too. How can you also be a help to somebody, that's meaning making being a blessing to other people is one of the areas that help us to make meaning. So both ways to how can you use relationships in your life to achieve your next goal, and how can you also use your expertise and the things you know to do to also help other people to also achieve their own goals in their own lives too. And it's important to look at life as, you have mentors, you have mentees, and have people on your level, colleagues, so you've got to like leverage all of that relationships and also be a blessing to mentors, be a blessing to your mentees, and be a blessing to your colleagues. You kind of like got to use all the levels to help you to achieve different aspects of your life. So that's the call to action today is write down how you can use the relationships in your life to achieve the next thing that you want to do with your life. Then the other one is second call to action, which is corporate for the adult and adult families. The audiobook is being released around this time. Go get it. And if you really want to, we are somebody like me who likes to listen while driving to work, while doing other things, to help you get the books. Honestly, it's easier to complete reading the book by listening than reading. For me, it might be different for other people. So I will encourage you to do that. And again, at times I want to listen to book again and again. It's just easier if I'm listening than if I'm like reading it. So that's the call to action corporately. And if you've not left a review too, please leave a review. Our target for the month of August is to reach up to 200 reviews. Currently, we are on 172. So remember to leave your reviews if you have written plan to do so. And if the book has blessed, it doesn't have to be anything elaborate. It can be just 1 minute, one sentence or 2 sentences, something how the book has been a blessing to you. Okay, now we're going to use the map lamp principle finally to just go over the points we have discussed today about collaborating diverse perspectives wanted for success. So using different perspectives. So the first one is meaning making M. Map lamp M is meaning making the first one, and it tells us about being a blessing to other people. Using Victor Frankl meaning making framework, the 3 main ways. One is your attitude towards the problems or the challenges. The second one, according to Viktor Frankl, is, using your story to be a blessing to other people around you. So that's one thing. Diverse perspective is using your own story or your own, whatever you're going through, challenges to be a blessing. And the same with vice versa, people around you to be a blessing to you. A is action. We've talked about the action for today is like sit down, take action on how you can leverage relationships and different perspectives to help you move forward. And then P is planning. Of course, you've got to plan it. You have the action. You've got to plan. How do I use it? For example, I told you about my own relationship with someone that helps me with research. We meet like every week. So it's a plan. We have plans. We have analysis we're running. We have like when we finish running this analysis, then we move on to this. Then at some points, we take a break from analysis. We write the papers. At some point, we take a break. We write the abstract and submit for conferences. So, there's got to be a plan, even working along with people, so that people know the expectations, what you want from them. And then there's a planning P. L is learning. There's always a book I always recommend. This is a book I've read the last 1 year, Start From Zero, which also tells us about the importance of diverse perspectives for success. So no matter where you are starting from, you can always move forward. It's a book I strongly recommend. Then there's L, learning. A is alliance formation. Everything we've talked about in this video is alliance formation. That is working with other people to succeed in different areas of life. Then M is mission statement. Mission statement, tells us about having a statement that keeps you going. I share my statement from time to time is to be the best version of myself and to fulfill God's purpose by moving from one level of success to another level of success and value per time, and to contribute positively to the life of those that God has placed on my path. So find something like that resonates with you or that works with you. I say to myself every morning, at least, if not more than once a day, just to remind myself, why am I here? And one thing I always tell myself is, I want to go to bed empty every night. I got that from Miles Monroe. Miles Monroe says the graveyard is the place where it's richest in the world, because most people go to their graves without fulfilling their purpose, and they take all their talent and their gifts and everything with them to the grave. But I say, even you don't have to wait until you die to waste your gifts. Every single day when I wake up, I tell myself I want to go to bed empty. The same way I want to go to my grave empty in my old age, hopefully 90 and above. I also want to go to my bed empty every night, having poured out the best of everything inside of me to be a blessing to my world as much as God has given me the opportunity and the ability to do so. So going to bed empty, I don't want to take anything that I'm supposed to do today with me to the bed. No, I want to empty myself every single day, every single day. So that's one good way to look at like mission statement. So your mission statement helps you to go to bed empty, and that's why I say it every day. Every day I want to live my best life. Then the last one is prayer, which we are normally talking about one Bible verse here, and one Bible verse that goes with what we are talking about is the way there's a Bible verse that says we should not neglect meeting with other people, meaning you just can't do life alone. Even God says we should meet with other people, and say where two or three are gathered in my name, I am there in the midst of them. So find a way to meet with one person at least that makes you two. God is with you when you have two people or three or even thousands, hundreds, whatever number, tens. So it's important for us to understand that God understands the importance of fellowship. You understand the importance of working with other people for us to achieve our purpose and our goals. So that's it for Map Lamp today. So I have discovered that collaboration enhances creativity and leads to stronger, more impactful solutions. So collaborate with people. Don't do life alone. Reach out to a friend, reach out to family members, plan together your next season, your next thing that you want to do, or the next thing that you believe you are called to do. Be intentional in having good relationship with other people, and as you continue to do that, I believe strongly that your future is great, and the good plans that God has for you will definitely come to pass as you collaborate with others, work with other people, and to bring out the best out of you. Thank you so much for watching this video. I am deeply grateful to everyone who has been a part of the Adapt and Advance family. We are moving on. We are on page 42, moving on to page 43 next time of the book. And we keep learning more, we keep expanding, we keep the information in us so that we can be the best version of ourselves every day. You can do it. You can be the best version of yourself every single day. So what this tells us is every day matters, every week matters, every month matters. Don't delay your success to maybe when I graduate from school. No, don't delay your enjoyment of life till when I get a job. No, every single day where you are right now, you can make the best of it. Don't delay anything. Live every single day whole and complete. Every single day, live it. I have 7 lifetime goals. Goal one is my relationship with God. Every single day, I make sure my relationship with God is solid and sound. I read my Bible, I pray. My first 1 hour each and 1.5 to 1.5 hour is directly or indirectly my time with God. This when I go to job 7 a.m. I get to my job 7 a.m. I wake up 4:30 a.m. The first 1.5 hours is me and God. Then go to for me is service. That is where this book comes in, where videos I make come in, being a blessing to my world. Every single day I do something towards it. That's where serving in church comes in. I serve in Kids Spring in church maybe once a month. I serve in Fuse every Wednesday, high school and middle school. So all of that, I do that. I make sure every single day I'm doing something towards it. And then my goal 3 is divine health and longevity. I make sure I have 10,000 steps every day, average about 12,000 average. And that's on right now. I'm keeping divine health and longevity going on. I live health conscious every day. I eat fruits, I do all of that. Goal 4 is marriage. Of course, I invest into my marriage every day. Goal 5 is having wonderful children. I invest into my children every single day. Goal 6 for me is finances. Of course, I take care of my finances. That's why I'm reading this book right now. to make my finances better every day and to learn what I can do different, what I can do better. And then goal 7 is my job. Of course, I go to my job every single day to be a blessing to my world. So love this video, share this video with somebody, have your own goals 1 to 7 and work on it. Thank you. Bye. Have a wonderful time.